My dad created a great love of agriculture and a great love of just doing something on the farm. Filling up seeds, seeing the plants coming out of the ground. It's like a big garden. We're not just growing wheat. We're growing a food product that's going to be consumed by a friend of ours. It could be consumed by us personally. It's got to be good enough for our family before we send it out to someone else. Being able to tell someone that this bread has some of my wheat seed in it or has some of my grain in it is a cool deal. When a truck gets delivered, we want them to know when they buy material from us that it's going to be the best quality product so that it works for the consumer.
We can't take wheat that doesn't perform and make it perform. So it's important from the farmer's aspect to get us the wheat that we need to make the flour that satisfies the consumer.
How do they look?
Protein 12, 13.7, and it's looking good.
As I look out over these fields, I don't just see my past and our heritage. I look at the future and I see where my kids are going to take it and exciting about things that we can provide for Subway and how healthy it's going to be and the role that we've had involved in it. That's a cool relationship.
My family came to the United States in the 1850s. I'm the sixth generation to farm this actual ground. Farming was always important to me, and it was something I did, and it was a passion I had.
His father was very passionate, his grandfather, all passionate farmers, very proud of what they do.
Good morning, guys, I'm back.
Ron goes above and beyond in taking care of the turkeys.
Whether that's providing clean, fresh feed that we know is free of any adulterants, or sanitizing the water to make sure that it's as healthy as it possibly could be, to monitor them and, oversimplified, make them happy. I enjoy animals and I enjoy working with them. It's just part of my DNA.
It is a very rewarding part of being a farmer, being a turkey grower, knowing that what you're doing is a good product and it's helping people.
I'm proud to be a farmer. I'm proud to raise a quality turkey, and I'm proud that West Liberty Foods is able to supply a great restaurant chain like Subway. It's a very proud feeling from the beginning to the end.
The cows just came in. They're ready to be milked. We can tell how much each cow gives at each milking.
I grew up on a farm in Brussels, Wisconsin. That's about 30 miles north of Green Bay. We were responsible for all the work on the farm. We didn't have any hired labor, so all of the hired labor was the free labor from the kids. When you're part of that family that owns the farm, you make different decisions, I think, than you would if you were just an employee. I think growing up on a farm really did help with my work at Schreiber.
Schreiber Foods is very unique in the fact that 100% of our company is owned by our employees. We call our employees partners, and our partners are true partners in the business because they are owners.
What do you think?
I have a real passion for both Schreiber and Subway, and it started long ago. In fact, it was my shift in Monette, Missouri that developed the triangle slice. And it was quite a challenge. It took us a long time to perfect it, but we were up to the challenge and figured out how to do it. I'm very proud of all the innovations we've made to improve the product that we provide Subway.
Spinach is one of the products that you got to harvest between midnight and 2 a.m. in the morning to make sure that the product is upright and fresh. And we cut it with a machine that goes through here and cuts, about 60,000 pounds in about 8 hours. And it's at the plant by 9 o'clock, and it's in the bag by midday, and it's ready for shipment at the end of the day on a Subway truck. Once it gets to the processing facility, it goes through a cold chain to bring it down to about 35 degrees. Otherwise, it won't hold. We're always looking for different seed varieties. We're always looking at ground selection. We're looking at different types of irrigation, different ways of harvesting, make sure the customer is getting what he wants, that nice crunchy salad and taste, color. I've been working for Mr. Taylor for 34 years, and I started from the ground up, and that's what makes me so proud of what I've done I started as a cutter, now I'm the vice president of route product sourcing. When I started here with the company, we were doing 5 bins of lettuce a day. Now we're doing up to 3,000 bins of lettuce a day. I take pride on that spinach going to that Subway sandwich, and we take pride of what we do for Subway.
Good morning, dear.
My day typically starts around 5 in the morning.
Bright and early another day.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you made me biscuits.
I love being able to come out into the field and see all the different stages of plants that we have. To know that I had a hand in being part of that plant's success and reaching its full potential.
When you come to a farm and you're looking at 5,000 acres of tomatoes, along with 32 greenhouses, all with over 1 million seedlings in them that are gonna go on a farm and eventually end up on a plate somewhere, it's unfathomable sometimes.
We produce our own seed and we produce our own transplants. To be able to go from the beginning to the finished product, which is packed in a box in the packing houses.
Tomatoes are a huge part of the Florida economy. It enables us to employ thousands of people and support families all over the country.
You can drive a bicycle, you can't drive a tractor. It's exciting to me to be able to know that I had a start in almost every tomato that ends up on somebody's potential sandwich.
We're very passionate about the tomato. We're very passionate about putting the best possible tomato on every single sandwich that goes out of a Subway store.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Everybody can say they have values, integrity, honesty, hard work, but in a family setting, those have a little bit more meaning. My father was probably the hardest working guy I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he just turned 91.
This is me.
He's been an inspiration not only to myself and my brother Joe, but to everybody here at the plant.
Happy birthday.
Our passion and what makes us the most proud is making high quality pickle and pepper for Subway every single day.
Pickles are a finicky crop. I mean, they can grow so fast. In a matter of 24 hours, your crop can go from just right to oversized. Winter is kind of our time to spend with family, play a little bit. It's really, really important. But that's the best part about farming and growing up in agriculture. It's no other job you can work with your family. You know, I learned it from my dad, and I was lucky enough that he grew a successful business, and I'm just trying to hang on to it and make it grow, so I've got something to pass down to my kids.
We're always looking at varieties, you know, we were concerned about. Family's been farming for many generations, been farming in this area for 4 generations. The phrase good enough rarely would ever come up. You know, we're always trying to do better and better all the time.
They look great, don't they? That's the passion shared by everybody, thanks to Subway.